You know 50% of escrows close late? Did you know that a good portion of it actually doesn't close at all? How would you like it? You gave your deposit check. You already thought about your furniture and your wife is raving to her friends, oh my God, Becky, we got the home. Guess what? You didn't. And the number one reason why you didn't was this. Give me a V. V. I got your V. I got your V. Give me an O. Oh, I got your O. I got your O. Give me an E. E. I got your E. I got your E. What's that spell? V-O-E. What's that spell? VOE, verification of employment. VOE form. What's this VOE form? It's for all borrowers who are wage earners. So if you're a wage earner, or you work for the man, or you have a boss, you would be a wage earner. And if you're a wage earner, you have this form. It's called the VOE form. A lot of times, people forget about this till the end, but this should be the first thing that you think of when you decide to look for a home. When you decide to look for a home, I would ask my loan officer, or just ask me, plug, hey, did you qualify me with overtime and bonus, or did you just use my base income? That will knock them off their seats. They're like, how does this know that, right?
Surprise, mother.
This form right here is the golden ticket to make sure you close on time and to make sure you don't fall out of escrow. So when you feel like, when you decide to look for a home, you would go, hey, loan officer, do you have a VOE form for me to take to my employer? You want to take it? Right away. The reason why is this form right here, see? So this form right here will help your loan officer and your underwriter decide how much you make. A lot of times you think you make a certain dollar amount and you might make it, but you forgot you took days off. You forgot you were sick. You forgot there was a decrease in overtime or bonus. So because of that, this form is the absolute truth of how much you really make. And you want to know the truth when you're buying your home. The reason why? Because if I'm lending you money, I want to make sure you can pay it back. And that's what the banks are thinking. The banks are thinking, pay me back.
Fortunately, funeral bouquets are deductible.
And this form right here will tell them how much you can afford to pay every month. So this form is so important. So what I would do if I was borrowing money or getting a mortgage is I would take this form when I get my pre-approval. You know who does that? Nobody. And it is a trick, and it's more work for the loan officer, but you know what? It protects the client, and that's the most important thing in buying a house, is to protect your deposit, protect your down payment, protect your stress and anxiety, to make sure you don't buy the wrong house or you get qualified for the wrong program. So get this form, bring it to them. It's more work for them, but guess what? It's their J-O-B. Job to go ahead and use this, do your pre-approval. After it's done and you get your pre-approval and your offer gets accepted, guess what? You go get a new one. Right when your offer gets accepted, I want you to grab another form. So when you do ask your loan officer, ask for two of them. One for the pre-approval, one for your offer to get accepted. Once it gets accepted, bring it into your employer. I need you to fill this out. I need you to bug them every day until they have it filled out, because they can't underwrite your loan until this is done. They can give you an approval, but this form, if it goes in too late, after you paid for the appraisal, after you actually thought about how much furniture you're gonna buy, where you're gonna put everything, and you bring in this form late and they cut your income, guess what? Shattered dreams, broken hearts, depression. It happens to all of us. So don't let it happen to you. Bring this form in. The most important thing in this form, majority loan officers, they use your overtime, they use your bonus to qualify because they want to give you that max ability to buy, right? There's a section right here where it reads, if overtime or bonus is applicable, is it continuous? Likely. If your employer puts no, guess what? They're only using your base income to qualify. So if you make 60 grand a year and $20,000 of it was in bonus and overtime, guess what? In your mind, you're making 60, but in the mind, your underwriter, no, you're making only 40. That means you would only qualify for $40,000 in income. So it's so important that you get this form filled out when you get your pre-approval and when your offer gets accepted. And it will literally change the loan process. This is the form that will literally take the ease and the pain off getting a mortgage. So get this form filled out. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like my fan page and share this video.